One
Please.
of the big questions, since you're an investor, you have the show elevator pitch, which I love. Tell us, is there a point where we present a prototype, we have a finished product with no distribution, maybe we started selling, but we're not into this whole distribution thing and our sales aren't that great, and then we want to call an investor to kind of take it and run with it, or we're asking for more money so we can market and other various initiatives that we like to do. From the mindset of an investor, David, are you into kind of taking a product just from an idea in our head, or how developed does it need to be? And what makes you make that decision if it's something that you want to work with or not?
Well, first, for me as an investor in the different funds that I am a GP and an LP in, they are all aligned with a timing and risk tolerance. They have a format of what they will invest in and what the timing and risk tolerance is. And so you want to find an investor that's aligned with where you're at. So much time, emotion, value, and money is wasted by inventors trying to raise money from people that are never going to give them money because they're not aligned with where the investor timing and risk tolerance is, where their criteria. So the first thing that you want to do as an investor when you're seeking investment is to be more interested than interesting. So you want to find out, what type of investments are you doing today? What ones do you like? Which ones don't you like? Which ones have worked out? Which ones haven't worked out? Because value and investment and value are a relationship that must be analyzed. Value is only conveyed in two ways. One, giving someone more of what they like, or two, taking away what someone doesn't like or part of what they don't like. So if you don't know what they're doing today investment-wise, if you haven't found out what works and doesn't work, what they like and doesn't like, you're shooting in the dark. And so as an inventor, you want to make sure there's investors, including I, that will invest in every stage of a business, but they have a criteria of what they like and don't like, what works and doesn't work. And if the inventor, the innovator, the entrepreneur does not seek that knowledge by being more interested than interesting, by asking what's going on today and what works and doesn't work, you are putting yourself into a position to waste your time, emotion, value, and money. And so I highly encourage inventors, especially if you're seeking investment, to do your due diligence about which investors are aligned with where you are today and the capabilities that you have. So that is the variance that inventors who are very excited. One of the biggest detriments of being an inventor is being in love with your product. Being in love with your product is a very dangerous thing. It is almost a recipe for disaster. So you need to understand not only the reasons why and quantify the reasons why someone would invest, the impact that would have, the capabilities that you have, but also your credibility of being honest with where you're at today and what value you have, and then look at the emotional connection to you and your product and others in your product. Because yes, people do buy on emotion for logical reasons, but there still needs to be alignment of those logical reasons with the credibility, reasons, impacts, and capabilities. And you or someone in your organization needs to be able to articulate that quantitative value to exceed what you're asking for.